Welcome, dear viewer, to CouchWarrior TV on YouTube. I'm the Couch Warrior, and you are watching a channel update. Today I would like to talk to something near and dear to my heart, and that is gratitude. More specifically, my gratitude towards you, the viewers and supporters of my channel. For a very long time, I have been struggling with how to reward you in a way that was meaningful and something that I could sustain. I have tried all kinds of stuff. It is very important to me to figure out this formula, especially now since I'm so busy with all the activities that are leading up to the return of Fleet Featherstone, and thank you for your support on that as well. Because I know that I'm going to be very immersed in the creation of that story, which is going to leave very little time for me to do things like fan service, which is equally important. So I have given this a lot of thought, and I realized that a long time ago when I first started up Patreon, one of the things that I was always working toward was the idea that I might be able to provide weekly live streams of gaming content of one kind or another. And I believe that I have finally reached that point. So I am instituting something that I like to call Stuesdays. Basically what that means is that every Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a live stream, and these live streams will be Patreon-only live streams. Now, everybody will be able to continue to watch my story videos. Those will be available to everyone. But the live stream content, that will be Patreon-only. And I can already hear the grumbling. But let me explain it to you this way. Here we have 2 cups, and imagine that these cups were filled with your favorite beverage. Just as an illustration. It's a metaphor. So, this is the amount of monetary and emotional support that I receive from YouTube. This is the amount of emotional support and monetary support that I receive directly from my patrons on Patreon. Now, if I were to take these same cups and measure the amount of effort that I am putting into either one of these sources of support, we would see those reversed, which makes no sense. So, what I am looking to do is bring balance to this. And the way that I'm going to do that is by providing the stories to everyone, but providing the real benefit to those people who have taken the time to support me on Patreon. Thus, the institution of Stuesdays. Now, what is going to happen on Tuesday? Well, on Tuesday, I'm going to do a live stream, and it is going to be one of 2 live streams. It is either going to be a Couch Plays, or it is going to be a Couch Creates. Now, the Couch Plays are game content. I would say casual game content. We'll pick a game, we'll play it. This is where we might see the return of the Mortal Blade, for existence, or we might see the return of Build with Billy, for example. We might see new games. I don't know. Now, the Couch Plays series will be available to all Patreon supporters who are supporting my channel at $1 or more. So if you are a Patreon supporter, you will have access to all of that content. Now, on alternating Tuesdays, I will be doing Couch Creates. Couch Creates will be available to Patreon supporters of $5 or more. $5 or more will get you access to Couch Creates. And Couch Creates is basically going to be a series where I will open the hood and I will basically do live stream tutorials, lectures, DIY classes on all the things that I have learned over the years about how to create stories for YouTube. And this will cover everything from inspiration. This will cover music selection, audio recording, video production, plus all the in-game stuff that we struggle with all the time. Console commands, scene composition. I'll even cover hardware. We'll go over some hardware stuff. We'll talk about production tools that I use for the podcast, how to do green screen, how to use tools like OBS and Game Capture HD, all that kind of stuff. So that is going to be full-on open kimono. I'm not going to hold anything back there. I'm going to try to provide viewers of that series all the tools they need to learn how to do these things themselves and express their own stories in some fashion online, whether it's through video, audio, podcasting, YouTube, you name it. We're going to share and we're going to learn together. So that is what Couch Creates is going to be all about. Couch Plays is going to be all about fun. And as I said, we'll be doing these on alternating Tuesdays. And this will also allow me to sort of project ahead what the topics are going to be, what nights we'll be doing what, and if by some miracle I ever go on vacation, I can plan that ahead too, so you know that something's not coming on a particular day. So this is important. Now, I think one of the key factors about this whole thing is this sort of community that we've created on Discord. A lot of sharing will be taking place on Discord, and I think there will be a lot of opportunities on Discord also for audiences who are interested in either of these two live streams to participate in other activities like voice chat, discussions, and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be rolling things out kind of as we go, figuring it out together, and I will also be taking requests for topics that you want covered in the series or games that you'd like to see me attempt, stuff like that. Now, there of course are other ways that you can support the channel besides Patreon, but one thing that I think is worth pointing out is that there have been times when people who have contributed to my channel outside of Patreon, I have given honorary Patreon level access on Discord, which has given them access to some content. Now, that brings me to the point of what happens after all these live streams are over? If they are Patreon only, will they be released to the community? No, they will not, but they will be archived for patrons, and they will be in a password-protected page on CharacterCrusade.com. So by becoming a patron, you have earned the right to have access to those lectures, archives, video series, tutorials, whatever they are, and you'll be able to go back and review them on that page anytime you like, and then I will be staying in constant touch with you as the content creator on how to access those at any time. So my hope is that this really does sound exciting to you. My hope is that it is something you'll participate in and enjoy, and I really look forward to kind of exposing the creative process and having some great discussions about how we can elevate all of our stories. Now, if you're interested in supporting the Patreon campaign, the easiest way to do it is to go to patreon.charactercrusade.com. Now, all the information that you need in order to find anything having to do with Couch Warrior TV on the web can be found at the website at charactercrusade.com as well. So I encourage you to get out there, take a look, think about what you're interested in, and give at whatever level makes sense for you. As always, thank you so much for all of your kind, thoughtful, and generous support, and I will see you later.